So let's say you have a couple shekels hanging around your savings account and you're realizing that inflation and the low interest rate that your bank is giving you is not going to help you build wealth for the long term. You've come to the right video. Today we're going to be talking about the proven methods to building wealth. And the beautiful thing about this is going to be you can put as much effort or as little effort into this as you want. I'm Afro Senpai, and I'm interested in all things related to the average person like you and me becoming wealthy. Let's go. The way to build wealth is just to buy assets and minimize your liabilities. Assets are anything that brings you money, and liabilities are anything that takes money away from you. When it comes to accumulating assets, there are 4 basic pillars that have a proven track record for building wealth. And I'm going to list them in order of ease to get into. Number 1 is stocks. Stocks are simply having ownership in a company. You open a brokerage account, send money from your bank to the platform, and you begin buying as soon as the money is in your account. If you need me to do a step-by-step video on how to do this for you, let me know in the comments so I can help you out. Why buy a stock? Think about how much you spend on Apple products, how much you shop on Amazon, how many times you go to Costco. And so when you feed these companies money, their value increases, their stock price increases. And wouldn't it be nice if you can dip into that appreciation that happens? Because you should if you're supporting these companies. Take a look at this chart. This is how much money you would have if you bought Apple stock with the amount of money needed to buy the newest iPhone each year. And it's funny how many times people will go to Starbucks in a given week, but don't own Starbucks stock. Number 2, Bitcoin. I've talked at length about why you should be buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an asset that appreciates faster than any other asset that we've seen in our generation. Is it volatile? Yes. Has everybody made money off of Bitcoin if they've held for more than 5 years? Yes. Every 4 years, does Bitcoin have higher highs? Yes. Every 4 years, does Bitcoin have higher lows? Yes. And while it's similar to putting money into an account and then buying the Bitcoin, it is a little bit more difficult because if you don't want to keep your digital assets on a platform like Coinbase, then you will have to buy a hardware wallet. And then that takes a little bit more technical sophistication that some people might not want to get into. But the difficulty of buying Bitcoin versus buying a stock, they're pretty much one and the same. We're halfway through the list of the 4 pillars of wealth. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know in the comments, what do you think so far? Number 3 is business. Now, you could have a small business, you could have a big business like a corporation. Either way, business will allow you to generate money while you sleep. And that is the secret sauce for building wealth. Bitcoin markets don't sleep, stock markets do sleep. But chances are you're not selling your stock or your Bitcoin for profits while you sleep. So it's not technically generating money for you while you sleep, but business can do that for you. And let's say you don't want to get crazy, you don't want to have a brick and mortar, you don't want to deal with employees. There are several businesses that you can start that don't require employees, but rather just require creation time, such as creating books or selling crafts on Etsy or affiliate marketing. If you want me to do an additional video on different side hustles that you can do, again, let me know in the comments. Last but not least is real estate. Now, real estate will most likely give you a lot of headaches and a lot of time, and for sure a lot of capital, depending upon what you want to do, but it can yield the biggest blow up situations. Most people don't have 10% or 20% to put down on a house. So you'll have to get creative with your financing to get that. There are loans out there. Check out the NACA program. I've heard good things. But imagine getting a house for $200,000 and then 3 years later, the price appreciation on the house because of inflation is now $450,000. But there's always creative ways to get around everything when it comes to generating money. And to build wealth through real estate, you can either be selling houses and locking in that price appreciation, or you can have rentals, or you can have Airbnbs. Lots of different options. So imagine those 4 assets at your disposal: stocks, Bitcoin, business, real estate. If you're dipping into those 4 things, there's a 100% chance that you're going to be wealthy. Each year, I devote my learning and education into one of these 4 pillars, and the 5th year, I take it off just to create stuff. So each year, I'm building my knowledge base on these different assets so my money can blow up Shuate even more, and I encourage you to do the same. That's going to do it for this episode. If you are interested in alternative ways to build your wealth, stay to the end of this video. I'm going to link you to something that will help you out as well. If you're watching for the first time, feel free to subscribe and support the channel. Share this with somebody who has money but doesn't know what to do next to start building actual wealth for themselves. Comment below which pillar you think is going to be the easiest for you to get into first, because at the end of the day, it all starts with just starting the process. Once you start, you'll gain momentum, and maybe you want to dip into a different asset, and you'll keep building and building and building. Don't forget to pay that like tax, and until the next one, remember to smile because you are beautiful. Peace.